Welcome YouTube! I will show you the performance of Throne and Liberty played on my Asus Rog Ally. This is the non-X version, but it's very comparable because it has the same chip. And yeah, let's start with the video right here. I started with the settings on 1080p. First I put everything on low except the shadows on mid, the textures on mid, the vegetation on mid, and the lights on mid. Very important is then the shader on high, because then I have less lags than with lower shader settings. Then there's less preloading. So I start here with normal game footage, and it shows that we can play this game very well by normal questing in the open world. We have nearly something like 60 FPS. Also the average FPS are nearly 60 FPS, and the video will now looks a little bit laggy, but it has to do something with my game capturing. When you play it, it feels a little bit smoother than it looks like here. So it's completely fine. It's not perfect because of the, you can see the lower FPS, 1% lower FPS are nearly 20. That's a little bit low. So it does not feel super smooth, but it's completely okay to play a new MMO on a handheld. For the normal questing, I would say it's also in 1080p very, very playable. So as you can see here, even there are no loading screens in this game. So also on the Rog Ally, it's not loading if you travel between different spaces in the open world. So this works pretty well. I now have the same graphic settings with FSR on balanced, and I switched to 7020p. As you can see here now, we are just not having 50 or 60 FPS, we are getting higher 70, maybe 80 FPS. The low percent, 1% FPS are increased nearly by the double, so it feels very much more smooth. But I have to say, if you play it on a big screen like I did here for the video capturing, it looks very crappy. So for me these visuals wouldn't be good enough. I would not play it on 7020p on a big screen, but when I play normal, I play mobile with the Asus Rog Ally, I always use 7020p because of the performance, and on the small 7-inch screen it looks very well. So as you can see here, we play in modern MMO with 70 or 80 FPS on your mobile device. That's very great. Then I switched to a bigger city to have a look if the Asus Rog Ally can handle it here. You see the lower FPS are decreasing a lot, and we are still on 7020p. it feels okay because I also play the game on this game on the desktop, and it's normal that you have in big cities a lot of problems. The magic setting here is to reduce the amount of characters that are shown. In the next case here, I switched to 1080p, and wow, it looks 10 times better on a big screen. And so we are looking again that even if you port into the big city with a lot of people, you have no lags or delays by teleporting or something like that. And if you walk here, we see it's nearly the same performance on 1080p than on 720p. So as I mentioned before, I play in 720p on the mobile device, or when I use the screen from the alley, but it doesn't help you in the big cities, but it's okay. So in the next test I switched back to 720p, and I will show you some PvP action. You will see me dying now, but it is just to show you, because I read some people say it, they have such lags with the Rog Ally that they cannot play PvP or any competitive things because of a high delay, and I played several hours and I didn't got any situation I cannot handle with this device. So yeah, I will show you here. We are in a PvP action, a lot of players, things are happening here, and we are still having 60 FPS. We are getting attacked, we have still 60 FPS, and we die with 60 FPS, so it's not an issue with the performance of the device. It's totally fine. It's not mass PvP, it's that's maybe another thing, but here in this situation, here's a lot of going on, and we still have okay FPS after reloading this situation after the teleport. Look, we have over 40 FPS, and it's totally okay. And for me, I'm a PvE player. Is it just a very small amount of the game, and I can play 20 or 30 hours without any problems on this device.
Don't give up. There are still a
So
lot of
then
chaos
I
fragments to collect.
come back, turn it on 1080p, and we will see a little bit lower FPS, but still okay. You can still play the whole game on this device in 1080p, even if I say if you play with the mobile screen, then you can use 7020p because of the small display, but it's everything looks very fine, it's very playable, and I cannot understand why people say they have so much problems in this game, because I play this game also on the computer, on a big desktop with high-end graphic card, and I still have performance issues in mass PvP or in cities. It's normal for most people if you don't have an RTX 4090. So it's very good, playable, and yeah, I can recommend it. It's for free. This game is for free. It looks awesome, and the performance is very well. So thank you for watching, and I would like if you give me a like or something like that. Bye.